Let's pick it up, shall we? Shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. And we shall do it now. Alright, let's claim our rewards. Orlay. Nice. Yeah.
The city has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
It's completed. Ignoring those for now. Colin, do that. Over here to Ferelden. Gold, that's it. Okay. Sure.
Inquisitor.
Right, oh. Alright. Now we're gonna pick up where we left off. Actually, no, first I need to check our inventory. Yeah, no, we need to take care of this first. Okay, you're fine. Varric, you're fine. Ugh, Cassandra. Oh, my bad. There you go, you're taken care of. Okay. Keep that. Yeet that. Keep that. It's electricity. I actually want to take that off of you. Yeah, take that off of you. Yeah. Okay, keep that, and then that's 49. 53 for 60. Oh, the numbers are all right here. Gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Okay, mod our weapons. Remove the upgrade. Remove the upgrade. Remove the upgrade. Dorian's got this on. 76, 109. Stasis. There's the cat that wants in my door. Long cat. You gonna sleep in my bed or are you gonna sleep up here? He says up here. And I say, okay. Alright. Long Cat indeed is a 10 out of 10. Whew.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Of course.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as
Beacon
others retreat
of
from
law.
responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Okay.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Take the throne when you are ready. Okay. Judge the prisoner.
You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less.
Your own life?
De Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Do you think
Will you
my
offer
fate
nothing
matters?
more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Render.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution.
No execution. Hey, hey. Oh, do we have another one? No, it just hasn't updated. Cool. All right. Oh, no, no. Remember, we need to sell some things. And I keep forgetting I can sell some things down here. So I don't actually have to walk that far. God, will the special shipments box ever stop? No? Okay.
So I'm thinking...
It's 60 compared to that 76. 79 electric. It's a regular sword. That is a dagger. Blackwall. Nope, that's Sarah. That's Dorian. That's Blackwall. Okay, better for you. Cole. Better than the snake blade, eh? Okay. keep that for now. Defender tower shield. Nah. Don't want it. Alright, let us actually arm our people. Dorian. Okay, I actually don't need the Soulfire. I can sell that. Okay, good to know. Blackwall. I'm gonna give you this. And that is fine. And then coal. Snakeblade is cool looking, but like... That's about all. Nope. There we go. 208. 195. Okay. Blackwall. I will give you that. Coal. Mage only, mage only, mage only. Cole's hat is cool. Cole. Okay. Now we go back to selling. Actually, I want to check this against Dorian. I should have done this earlier, but... There you are. No, 109's better. Okay, and then valuables. Two of those. All right. Excellent. Now we can leave. Go to the fallow mire. Dorian, Blackwall, and Cole. Okay. Craft. Excellent. Then, of course, after that, generally a new one pops up. Requisitions officer.
What is it?
More diseased tissues. Ugh. It's always more diseased tissues, not tissues for diseased more. I don't actually know what I'm saying right there, so. Set that as active. That awkward moment where you go to scan your surroundings for hidden little items and you hit the wrong button. No, nothing like me constantly trying to hit Q to scan instead of V. Whoopsies. The Avar outpost, yahar. Always attacking the dead and the damned. Well, might as well clear it out. The dead, the damned, and the dying. The DDDs.
More undead!
Don't waste time on them. Head for the castle.
They keep coming! Let's go to the castle!
No!
They keep coming! Let's go to the castle! They keep coming! Let's go to the castle!
Fine.
Should we look around?
Right, I have to get in there, and to get in there, I need to do something. Very helpful. Yeah, I gotta go in there, and to get in there, I gotta do something or another to do the thing, to get into the thing, to go around the thing. 10 out of 10 descriptions, you know. Coal. Fine, tools! I don't got those yet. I've got impure tools. Nice. Level 12 engaged. go to our character record and give us some stats. Nope. Character record. Ice. More damage to guard, which is excellent. The Necromancer Dorian. Punch and slash, shield bash. Don't really have much interest in those. Campion. And Cole. I want to make Cole deadly hit and run character. We'll see if we can achieve that.
Herald of Andraste! Face me! I am the hand of Cause himself!
Got him.
Excellent.
Herald of Andraste.
I've dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us.
I told you she would.
They were hurting and we helped. Their lives are better because of us.
Ah, it's Skywatcher. He enjoys watching the skies.
Your god looks after you, Herald. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
Alright. So there's only one more reason to come back, and it's to get through this locked door. But yeah, that's about it. Let's go visit Vivian. Shall we? Vivian Diffie.
Inquisitor Adar.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
Every event.
So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
The most curious of tales.
What have you heard about me?
They say Andraste herself delivered you from the Fate to battle the old gods for the fate of the world.
For the fate of the world.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
I don't care what they say about me.
You should. The game has crushed far more powerful institutions than your
The
Inquisition.
game.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house.
Such language.
Yes. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
My dear.
My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it.
Do be more careful.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Mont-Simard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout.
Very.
Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. But the faithful flock to your banner, pinning their hopes on you to deliver them from chaos. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Will that do?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
The field of battle?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
You don't much care for the rebels, I take it. Are you aware they've been offered an alliance?
With proper guidance from the Inquisition, I think my colleagues will return to their senses. Surely they will have to realize that their rebellion endangers everyone.
Endangers everyone.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
So much.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Alright, that just leaves one more party member to get. Personally, I don't use Vivienne. She's a very interesting character. While Solus focuses mostly on spirit magic, Dorian focuses on necromancy. Vivienne focuses on ice, I believe. We can check that actually right now. What is your specialty, Vivienne? Wonderful. Well, she has nothing. Where's her actual, like... She's supposed to have one more here. But whatever. Combat trainers. Oh yeah, I need to do that, don't I? Some point. Memories of the Great. We gotta go meet him. Oh, Skyhold. Advanced crafting. It's like regular crafting, but advanced.
Committed to independence,
Next prisoner.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
With a goat.
Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
Mr. Goat Thrower.
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. You meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Oh, I don't know. He could go in that... what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone. Then probably released.
Gibbet? Gibbet? Gibbet?
Gibbet? A gibbet? I didn't find his thing to be that bad. Avenging an idiot son. Can see that. Still says judge the prisoner. So why is the game like, no judgments for you? Fine. We won't judge anything. We probably have somebody who's returned to the War Council. Do-do-do-do. Ooh, secrets. No? Connections? Inquisition?
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
There it is. Still has 18. Oh no, the shortest one was 45, I believe. I was off by a tiny bit. Alright. Whatever. Alright, world map. We're gonna back here real fast. Oh, there's still 2 more landmarks we've missed. That's annoying. I'm not, like, super excited at the thought of trying to go find them all. So I won't. Doom, boom, boom, be-do-doo. I mean, the solar drill's at least very good. But... I forgot to mention, don't forget you can go chop that tree down for the Fetch-a-Lot bunny that's right nearby Myers Market if you want to try to go for one of those shinies. It's right next to a statue riddle spot right along that same road that the bus was on.
Should we look around?
I could probably give some better instructions on where it is, but I'd need to actually see the map. You know. Thank you, Cole. Piece of candy. I always feel bad when I'm trying to help and I have the most vague of explanations. All right. All right. So, due west of Myers Market, do you see where that road going north runs into a road going southwest to northeast? And there's that little triangle of brown. That's where it is. You think? So it makes, yeah. Right where the two roads hit at a point, there's just like some brown right there. It's right there where those two roads hit. So just straight due west, so you hit that road going north. And it's right there. Funnily enough, my map markers retained from server switch, which is how I knew where it was still. I marked it. And that's also a riddle spot too, so. Yeah, I didn't expect it at all. I fully did not expect my my map markers to remain. I would have marked significantly more things if I had known that. Nice. I only marked like one or two things that I was just like, I'm gonna want to come back here, like the bunny. And then I only did once to show you previously. Please let me know if I was wrong, but I'm fairly certain I'm correct. But obviously, I could still be wrong. Travel, baby doodle doo doo. What do you have marked on your map?
Look around.
If you remember what you have marked. Areas where gold tends to spawn and pretty areas. Of course. Well, since you have so many marked out, I'll be happy to take one that you don't want to choose for yourself. Because I don't care where my base is.
Travel safely.
Too far away. Too lazy to walk. Make the party walk itself. Nice. Okay. I think let's head and see how the dragon area looks. Craft. Craft.
Word for you. What is it?
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
CV.
That account was only 2 days old!
She's taken to the air.
Congrats! Look at you, 2 shinies already today. It hasn't even been an hour. It's barely been an hour. What's this one do? Where did you find it? I assume in one of the settlements? Right, right. I specifically haven't been looking for any of the shiny cats because I figured, you know, it'd be more exciting for you to find a lot of these first because you're so excited and hyped up for them that I would hate to take away some of your excitement. I'm very happy you found so many so far.
Something. Then they wanted to live. Then they wanted to die without hurting more.
Well, it would if I was the first one to find the shiny. It's more exciting, you know, to get the first. And I wanted you to have that opportunity. And I will say your reactions are definitely what I wanted to hear. So, totally worth waiting. Where did you end up going? You know what? Let me just... I hate that when I pause out of the game, it just literally minimizes it. Minimizes? Fuck me, dude. I really just say it that way. Yeah, no, it's right here. Okay. You're gonna have to, obviously, extrapolate from this. But... do you... the purple... jigsaw is where the riddle spot is. And that is the area that is just northwest of... Myers Market. You got close. That's what matters. I'm curious, well, it doesn't fully matter, but I'm curious exactly where you took yourself to. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. You were close. You were very close, so. But do you see the big tree now and the rotate the statues around puzzle? As long as you find it. Yeah! Yeah, that's what matters. There we go. It's really hard for the two of us to try to give instructions when one of us isn't in the game because you're directionally challenged and I cannot describe anything very well. So you're struck with vague directionals. And you're like, I will follow to the best of my ability. I thought we fought that dragon. I guess not. Maybe we do it later. Who knows? I hope you not only get the bunny, but also you get several shiny bunnies. And there's one. Two. Thought there was one there, and then one over here. Nailed it. My ankles! Oh, that's a lot of elf fruit. Royal elf fruit. When you put your cat in your base too, send me a picture of him. Oops, I meant to jump that. A 20%, ooh, that's pretty good. Is it like 20% chance every minute? Or just a general 20%? I don't know. I don't know how to ask it. Because I'm sure it's not explained very well either. Okay, straight south. Oh, it's that one. Right. Aww. Black and gray cat. I love it. Depends when oh, okay. So when this cat runs out of energy and it's recovering, it has a chance to give 15 power to everybody else. Got it. Got it. That's pretty good. Especially since the cat's always out, so it will constantly run out. And so you'll have lots of chances for that to proc. That's good. I will say the way they describe it is, something. It's not the worst description, but I don't like it. But I was able to extrapolate what I needed. Thank you. I want the tavern. This is not the tavern. Tavern's by Cassandra.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor.
Lots of things,
Leliana
Doctor.
is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed. Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany
Inquisitor.
you if and when you investigate.
Okay, I guess that was it.
That's enough for now.
I have to go back to the hinterlands again? Jesus Christ.
Hold here, I'll sum it up. Of course, sir. Please don't call me that. Yes, sir.
Seriously?
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose.
Morris!
I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
You and yours.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
As you were.
Ah.
Of course. Another time.
More upstairs. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Excellent. I'm kind of meandering right here because I expect a couple people to be turning their stuff in, which is why I'm waiting.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but I can't quite recall who took them.
Jump scare.
Thank
to
you
wave.
for the resub. How you doing? Nothing there, nothing there. Yoink.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Don't care about you, sir.
Of she who stands behind the throne.
I mean, you've got a nice downpour going right now. I got, like, nothing. It was a little bull honky.
Hey, you.
Ask me.
I have an Inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really.
Inquisitor
A little march
favor.
around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
All right. Let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vershel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need
How
you to
about
go
you
to
do
the
it?
table and send some people to walk through town.
A rainy nap.
Just walk through.
Just walk through.
After all, you had a heck of a time sleeping last night with a storm, right?
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away. But having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger ears, I guess. Shut
Then
up.
take the nap now while you can.
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them. It's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
What does the Inquisition get out of this?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen. Just like always.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn
Of course,
skies
of
and
course.
ancient arseholes.
Are you
Every
getting
little
things
thing
done
makes a difference.
Twitch-wise or getting things done other things? Also, that is literally my day every day. How is it only insert day? It's a toss-up. Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Listening.
I wish it was Wednesday. My dudes.
Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn. What was his name?
At least tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry. 5 more minutes. My fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
Well, that's nice to say to somebody. Nothing you did
They
mattered.
lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
She doesn't blame herself anymore?
Not as much. It was bouncing around inside her, closing up into a ball of wrong.
A ball of wrong.
Now it's open. She'll get it out.
Well done.
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Yep. Cole is such an interesting character in this game. That's why I like him. And the fact that he's an assassin just makes it better to me.
Apologies, but the court...
I'll take that. I will take those. I will take that.
He'll have any requests and the associated...
I don't need you, sister.
When it is appropriate.
Thanks for my life in Haven.
What I think he meant.
You've all sorts serving
I
now.
am well aware of that.
If that means change, so be it.
I wouldn't mind it being Friday. Not at all.
Our mounts have never had better.
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. Mountain air like this, not healthy for many animals. But I'll make do with your little fortress.
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Is the hurricane supposed to hit
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Friday?
Minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
Yeah, Mr. Dennett. I guess if it was hitting, you would have told me by now, so...
This is just... It's something to keep their hands busy.
Of course.
I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Took me years.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said...
I'm also not on top of the news.
A powerful man, but never without
to be
honor.
honest.
A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the grand tourney, and you can make your fortune.
Like that weather simulator game you want to get your hands on if your PC doesn't explode to play it?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
It's like a tornado hunting simulator thingy.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the grand tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
It worked.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with. Inquisitor?
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of Wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
Are you feeling all right? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Let's discuss something else.
He's an interesting one.
Nothing right now.
We'll definitely talk to him more later. Much later. Big ol' hurricane. Does that mean I'm also gonna get hit Friday? At some time indeterminate. I will def get wind and rain. Cool. Well, good thing I don't plan to go outside. Well, wait, yes I do. Fuck. Oh, Saturday? Fuck. Okay. That's fine. As long as I can walk my, like, 20,000 steps, I'm okay. Preferably not pacing inside my own house.
Inquisitor. Any news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes. And it is not good. At your service.
Wait, which one is still being used? That?
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
That still has 14 minutes. That's why. Dum dum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-da-da-da. Okay. are. We'll travel here. I'll take you, you. The hinterlands. And south.
Milady.
Sir Rebinger the
There, one of the rogue Templars. One down. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Alright, anyway. We're gonna go up here and visit the Storm Coast, the Coast of Storms. Again, still hate what they did with his hair, but whatever. Poor Alistair.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Good for the soul. Alright.
I've news, sir.
That's a dragon.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Okay, let's get an idea. Okay, we got an idea. And our final party member is down there. Get up there. There we go. Alright.
Chargers! Stand down! Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. Damn, it's true. Oh, the Chantry must love you. Don't get me wrong, Inquisitor. It's great to see our people doing well for themselves. But now I owe Krem 10 royals.
Shenadan, Sten.
Let's try to keep that to a minimum. Makes the boys twitchy.
Makes the boys twitchy.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have them check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
He's got watermelon pants.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
The Ben Hasra.
I learned of the Ben Hasra from my parents. They're the enforcers of the Kunari and the spies.
Yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the Venatori. Tevinter's bad enough without some crazy cult making it worse. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to you, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
You're a Kunari spy and you just told me.
Heard a lot of stories about Haven. No idea which ones are true. But I get that this Corypheus guy needs killing. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Canari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart.
The whole damn world.
What you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
All right, you're in.
Glad to hear it.
Right, you're me.
Rem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
With axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
You're Tevinter, right? I love him. He's hilarious. It's just a shame that, I mean, we could still use him if we don't like Blackwell. So, I mean, technically, we could still use him. We'd just be running 2 double hammer bros. Ooh, well, Make sure you send the pictures. I want to see. Are you just jumping worlds to find shiny cats? Ah. Not specifically for the cats. Like I said, that's why I kind of just grabbed one of my own, and then I was gonna worry about getting more or better ones later. Ah. Bull honky is what that be. How freaking rude of them. I was about to ask if the beaver has a shiny, but I can't think of any, like, extra that you could add to the beaver that would actually make it kind of useful, because wood is wood. Unless, I guess, you get something similar to the cat, where it's like, when it's recharging, a 20% chance to boost everyone else's power by 15, which, again, kind of minimal in usefulness for the beaver. Spindables.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Take that iron. Ooh. What was your chance to get it? Because I feel like I don't remember having this much trouble capturing level 2s or 3s. In the first time we did it. Even when I did... Because I didn't upgrade my gloves for the longest time, but I got so many deviants. Did you just find another cat? Oh, 7%. Still better than mine. I'm just... I have poor luck. I am the mostest unluckiest when it comes to life. Alright. Shard, that's a shard. It's the soldiers. Ah, okay. To be fair, it could have been the other one too. Oh yeah, once we hit phase 2, aren't we gonna get the Nutcracker shiny event thingy that we were disappointed to have missed out on?
Cole, you saw Corypheus when he attacked Haven.
Last time?
What was your read on him?
Fear inside, blackness like a pool of hate. So much has changed. I need to stop it. bend it to my will.
Okay.
Did he actually walk into the Black City? Is that true?
Betrayal, blood at the
No
edges like a
worries.
faded painting too long ago. So much confusion.
I'll
Take that as a maybe.
There were people trying to kill me. That makes it harder.
I guess I was the person who did look into it, so that would be on me. Alright. Ah, damn it. Freaking shapes, my dude. Alright. Let's start. Alright, let's try it this way. This one, this one. Hey, my brain sometimes works. Let's go. Sometimes. Don't forget to show me the cat when you're done hunting for the beaver. I know you're still hunting for it, so. I just want to see the shiny when you get a chance. Yes. Which I still find hilarious. You need to tell me exactly why that is a lesson you need to teach. But that can be for a later day. Like tomorrow. Or later tonight. Really? Has everything switched over to YouTube streams and TikToks?
These must be the missing soldiers. It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach. Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian. It seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
Hessarian? As in Archon Hessarian?
Okay.
Didn't think Southerners cared for that part of Andraste's story.
They have traditions. These men were just following a code. If the Inquisition can win their loyalty, we could steer them on a better path.
How did that work out? I mean, I guess technically forums have fallen out of favor. But I find it a little odd that they've fallen out that much. Ugh. I'm gonna just travel back now while I have the chance. Before I go any further. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would say in that aspect, you shouldn't feel, you know, too old for any of that. Because there's a lot of factors that would support why they don't know any of this. So... It seems so foreign to us, like, of that concept. Of not knowing any of this. I mean, I never partook in forums myself, but I knew of their existence. I mean, That's what you do on Steam. You post in forums. Mm. I'm even more unfamiliar with Reddit, but not to the point of not knowing anything about Reddit. It's just not something I do. I've tried. I just, nah. I use it when I Google a question and that's where it takes me. Are you familiar with Puddle's Pity Party by any chance? It's worse is when you Google something. Oh, yeah. That would do it. Okay. Don't worry about it then. He's performing with Weird Al. And it's the first time he's ever actually, like, performed with somebody else. I do believe he is described as the 7-foot-tall, very sad clown with a voice of an angel. He is an incredibly talented singer. He just looks like a really sad clown. You should. I was gonna send you something earlier, but I was distracted. Oh. No, not scary. My parents are jealous that I'm gonna see Puddles and Weird Al. True. I think they're planning on going and sitting on, like, the lawn or something. They haven't decided yet. Well, that didn't happen the way I wanted it to. Can I reload an earlier save? 7:45. Honestly, I'm gonna reload this one.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nope. Accessories. What are we currently wearing? Cooldown amulet. If I remember correctly, at one point, Puddle's Pity Party went on to either America's Got Talent or American Idol. I think it was America's Got Talent. Several years ago. He has a beautiful rendition of, I think it's Hallelujah. Oh no!
One down.
The fuck shouted that? Welcome to my pain. I've been dealing with those so much. It makes me cry inside. You might get that 0.3% chance though. I have lost about 10 deviations today. It has made me sad. The problem is we need phase, well, maybe not actually phase 2. I'm thinking we need phase 2 because,
The Canary.
Well, if you believe what's been said.
We'll see.
for most of the materials we need for the medium, or the second level of, gear. So we can't advance our, armor or anything any higher yet. This is what I wanted to do.
So you would challenge the blades of Hissarion? Or did you expect me to stand down because you're an Oxman?
You killed soldiers of the Inquisition. We cannot let this stand.
You want justice? Claim it.
I don't think this was the outcome I wanted either, but whatever. Oh well. Well,
It's done. As long as everyone here respects the outcome.
okay, cool. I did end up getting what I wanted.
At
Cool.
your service, Your Worship.
Your worship, the blades of Hissarion are at your service.
The blades of
Your eyes
Hissarion.
on the coast. Here we are.
I've not heard of the Blades of Hissarion.
Our work is often misunderstood. But we serve Andraste, and whoever proves worthy of wielding it.
Andraste.
You and your blades are loyal to the Inquisition.
We're loyal to you. I suppose that's the same thing, your worship.
So there's no ill will over what happened with your former boss?
The man was a bastard. You're not the first to stand up to him.
The man's a
You're just the first to
bastard.
win, and we're happy with that. Besides, I would rather swear my life to the Herald of Andraste.
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
Okay.
I should go.
Safe travels, your worship.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen in the first place, but, I'm a silly head and I didn't get that.
Ryan, did you borrow my knife?
I forgot to put on the amulet until after I barged in and started killing people. Which, of course, is not gonna win me any allies. As one would expect, you know. Huh, you wanted to be allies? Well, why'd you kill everybody? Because I'm a silly head, okay? Can I go around this base? Or is there just gonna be mountains in my face? So what's your goal to do tonight? Hunt down deviations and explore? Nope. Not open up the console commands. Bad computer. Post-its, London. Oh, fucking back. Hard turn. What I really like about this game is there's so much extra detail for just in the random wilderness. They could have just left it alone, but no, they throw in random statues and thematic lore and just extra stuff. I love it. BioWare does a good job with their games. It's why, honestly, I would be fine with pre-ordering the next game. It's just... it's also EA. It's the problem more so than BioWare. Jump, jump, nope, nope, jump, jump. Yeah, yeah. Shit. Fine. I'll find a different way out. Probably the smart way out. Taking the boring route. Ugh.
We look around?
A stone tree! A barnacle? A stone tree! Ugh. Ugh. Oh no, not this one again. Fuck, I figured out how to do it and then I lost it. Done. Here. No. Oh, I have to restart it. Fuck. Have to be smarter with this one. What if I... Okay, and then just... Yes!
Where does it go?
Have I ever mentioned how much I freak Earth? Where's the coast? Oh! Oh, this is just gonna hurt. Ow.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Go down here and then turn north. And then hope this isn't up on the cliff. It's not. Okay. Turn a little bit this way. Next time we find camp, we're gonna go and turn in our acquisitions. We gotta get up there.
Looks like several wardens were traveling together.
We could camp here.
There's that. An orange kitty. What does he do? What a cutie. Well, I feel like you're always going to be near water. Oh my god. 4?
Is this about time?
Jesus.
I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Very, very rude.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
So what exactly am I to the people out there?
The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Really? That's all you had to say there?
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient Tig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there.
So old.
Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
What could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the tide it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
Not at all.
I've seen it infect people like a disease and turn them to lyrium. How can it do that?
That's a good question. To tell the truth, we don't really know what that shit can do to a person. And I don't want to find out.
I mean, I wouldn't want to find out either.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Alright, now we got that quest started. And you have nothing.
We'll talk later.
The obnoxious thing is to turn in all the research materials to give you better resistance and damage against different enemies. You've got to go all the way over here.
You can have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually.
Perhaps.
One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
Give it a pass.
I should go.
As you wish.
Here is the request Harriet made.
I will see he gets it.
Is that it? Just one? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's the other thing I dislike. It takes so long sometimes for like the stuff you turn in to like just show up. Ah, Collins' office. Hello, Colin.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in Fall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
Terrible madness.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Where do we begin?
Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Anything connected to Samson.
As leader of the Inquisition, you... There's something I must tell you.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Yes?
You and the Red Templars leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
It sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices. He could have found another path. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
Yes. Okay.
Lost 3 shipments.
It's still rough out there. Anything new from you, Josefina? Yes.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Hey, how you doing, Matt?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things.
The brighter side.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, Your Worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
I'm alright, how are you?
Flogged alive?
I believe she meant flayed alive. Her ladyship tends to confuse metaphors when she's excitable. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Simply.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them.
Most.
But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Less troubled. Yes. Ah, much better. Summon the War Council.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
At your service.
All right.
Excellent. Two. All right.
where to hammer.
No. Alright. Back to the Storm Coast. Oof. Oh, the bones! Spider ick or
big.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Slightly, though. We just killed a giant. Pain in the butt. Terror Talons. Alright. We're gonna go back to camp and then continue going south. I don't have a level up. These nerds do. Sorry, Cole. There we go. So what are you up to in game, Em? Spindling. That leads to that. Sure, let's go there. Settlements and mining. Of course, of course. Makes sense. I'm gonna need to find some iron repositories. Well, deposits, really. Right now, my Digby boy has found more iron than me, which isn't hard because I have found 0 so far. Of course. No surprise there. Though, to be honest, I also have no bronze because I keep using it up immediately. Need 4 more spider ick. Alright. Yeah, still need 4 more spider ick.
its true form is always monstrous, or at least unnatural.
The world doesn't make sense to them. It's too real. That's why they look wrong.
This is how you want to look?
I want to help. Looking doesn't matter.
Alright, so somewhere in here. There it is. Nope, that's not it. That's deep mushrooms. Well, poo. It's hitting Q again. Wrong button. Well, wrong game button. Same thing. Feels like there should be another entrance over there. They're still up to it? Jesus Christ.
How many keys does one ancient temple really need?
Yes. Probus has standards. Thank you very much. Damn it, I dropped my torch. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, not another one! Oh my, 3 bears, oh my. Oh, Darkspawn. Blackwall's gonna improve every time we kill Darkspawn. Without fail. Nice. Naturally, if you're in heavy armor, you can't swim. Or if you're a video game character who's not supposed to go into the water, you also can't swim. The programmers were too lazy to program a swimming animation. You also cannot swim. Heartbreaking, I know. The driftwood margin. Okay. So there's a path right here.
Decent place to camp.
Yeah. There we go. I'm just like click, 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 click.
Nothing to report, sir. Inquisitor, I've something for you.
Or something for you.
What is it?
I wonder if I can swim.
Cole. I wonder if I can swim.
What is it? This.
Anti-venom again. Of course. Oh, good. Bunch of warden stuff over here again. Well, fully missed it. Is.
Should we look around?
Good find.
This belongs to the wardens.
Alright, then we want to go just a little this way.
Safe travel, sir.
The Wardens have abandoned these camps. They're looking for someone. Stroud, perhaps.
They're looking for someone. Fast travel.
Inquisitor.
What?
Nothing to report, sir.
Then why'd you call my name? Inquisitor! What? Nothing. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Nice. Do I need Varric to do that? If I do, that's a little bull honky. But I'll go back to camp and switch out Cole for Varric. If that's necessary. I mean, it makes sense I need Varric because it's Varric's quest, but kinda hoping I wouldn't need to. That's the way it looks. Alright.
Nothing to report, sir.
Where's my horn? There it is. Yeah. Alright, let's not take the fast fall down. Let's take the slow roll down. Really? There? No? A little odd. Okay. Well, back to Storm Solitude then. And switch you up.
One by one they follow me, laughing, drowning in the sea. The rest of the poem is sad.
But the start was so cheery.
The rest of the poem is sad. Yes, but the start was oh so good. Dragon Age, more like Age of Dragon Slaughter. You know, like the laughter of dragons. Is it dragons? Dragons have laughter. Yeah. Not another Astraria. Alright, let's play Connect the Dots again. Alright, so if I go dun 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 I mean, I could connect lots of dots, not necessarily in the right order. Ugh. How do I do this? It's just everything I see ends up being incorrect. These are hard. Literally did not see that solution. I know for a fact there were a handful I could not do without looking it up. And that is definitely one of them. That had 24 steps. The problem was why I couldn't find it on my own is because I refused to accept that it could go anywhere else than where I decided.
I want it to be spirit.
Either way, I know you're dangerous.
Throw it away.
Yes. Like you.
What?
A sack on the side of the road, struggling. The boy runs from it, crying.
Fine. So you're dangerous and insane.
You would stop it if you could. That is enough. But don't do it again.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of just doing it correctly? I must be losing it. Where did you have to go? The correct direction? To be fair, 8 has a very confusing map and layout and everything, so... Happens. Are you enjoying 8, by the way? Yeah, the junction system is actually what really makes 8 very unique and work as a way of you can grind as much as you want or fight 0 fights. The junction system is what gives you strength, not leveling up. Leveling up simply makes the enemies you fight higher level. That's it. It is incredibly unique. And it's one I think you should definitely give your own thoughts on before you, listen to other people. Because, the characters are fun. But 12 is another one that is kind of diversive in terms of, if people like it or not. Diversive? Oh, fuck. No. I'm missing a skull somewhere. Oh, we'll deal with that later. Could have watched my playthrough of it. Gotta sell this channel. Fair. I've played both. In my opinion, I like the older version better, simply because you can get more broken items if you're willing to let your computer idle for a couple hours. If you want to bust the game. Yeah. You can get an item that you can then refine into essentially the Ultima spell. Repeat until you give everyone 999 Ultima in all of their junction slots, and suddenly, bada bing, bada boom, you are the big poopa. Set that as active. But there are some nice quality of lives that don't exist in the original that the remaster does have. So you're not gonna go wrong as a first play on doing the remaster. It's probably better. But as someone who's played both, I prefer the original, simply because it's more busted. I don't think I'll ever do a speedrun of it, though. Like, low life, just get through the game fast, because... Low level? Maybe I'd consider doing that. Because there is an achievement for essentially not gaining a level. Because every boss you fight in the game gives you 0 experience. So yeah, the card ability allows you to turn cards into magic, which allows you to get busted magic incredibly early, allowing you to bypass, well, needing to grind and stuff. And of course, you need to play the card game, which you not only have to play the card game, you have to win the card game. Correct. If you need any help with anything, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to explain whatever I can to you. Oh, the prismatic great axe. I believe I used that. Oh yeah. You're like, but it doesn't look like anything. Correct, because when you pull it out, it shimmers. Alright, I can't get in there right now for some reason, so... Yeah. Here's what you do. You save, and then you just brute force your way through card games. Save scum the crap out of the game. That's how you win.
Hello, Inquisitor. Honored to help. Honored, Inquisitor. Gatsy Sturhold.
Gatsy Sturhold.
Now I'm on this strange collection you brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf.
Sodding madwoman.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Bronca.
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Have to go see that in a minute. Summon the War Council. The Council of War.
Abandoned when we arrived. Who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
Let's see what we have.
does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it. A place like this serves no purpose.
These are the people you can get specializations from. Okay, so now we must speak to each of them to figure out which specialization we wish.
Not so standard. That'll guide the dragon right in.
Is this a dungeon? Yes.
With allies come enemies, and now we have a place to hold them.
Is it the cat? Because I'm pretty sure that's the only difference between late game and now. Do you have one of your cats out currently? I would assume you do, but...
Stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though...
No, I just meant in general, like, are you using a cat?
A young man.
Because I remember you telling me the cats make your sleep faster.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
I've got no problem with normal magic, but Tevinter goes beyond all reason.
I know, right? The Vints are always pushing.
Okay, Red Bull. Iron Bull. Yeah, Red Bull. Okay. Smart me.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. I intend to carry on the work of my esteemed colleague, Adan. He thought highly of you. You will be missed.
The enemy took a toll at Haven. It's an unfortunate loss.
Yep.
He'd probably sneer at the sentiment and say, get back to work. So, we shall. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything, I'm here to...
Sounds about right. was the other door? God, I hate navigating this place. Breaker.
Herald, I hear you wish training so you don't embarrass those sworn to you. I'm summoned to offer instruction in the physical aspect of the Templar.
Nope.
I'm Sir.
Sir what?
Sir. Our time is brief, Herald. I trust you are serious.
My general has not given glowing reports of Templar life.
Yet here you are. Do you search for higher meaning behind such doubts? I don't teach that. The Order. Faith is not where Templar abilities come from. Faith is how Templars endure their abilities. I teach how to deny magics. Not fight, not match. Deny. And that lies in Lyrium. You will construct a filter, you will suffer its effects, and you will be worthy of inspiration. How you endure will be your own affair.
What is it that I will endure? I know what my general is going through.
Inside you, there is something you don't know you possess. Becoming a Templar will make you keenly aware. You will feel empowered. It is joyous. But once you are accustomed, that something will get hungry. You have never felt this. The Order fights it with brotherhood. I don't know what a herald has.
I'm not that involved in the faith side of things.
I don't quote the Chant of Light. Know it or don't, it has proven useful to many, but it has failed some too. Whatever you need, keep it dear.
This filter, describe it.
It is a simple box, or an ornate one. It has simple tools or bejeweled. Depends on what you need. You will use it to prepare the daily draft of Lyrium that allows the denial of magic. No one else can do this for you. Soon you won't know you're doing it. It will be a part of you.
All right. Tell me what the benefits are.
Magic was meant to serve man. This is ensured through the muscle and will of Templars. We deny the mage his magic. We deny the demon its magic. We are the beacon of right on the battlefield. The benefits, Herald, the benefit is control.
Very well, sir. I am ready to learn.
They all say that. Here. Know that this is merely an introduction. The steps are simple. Kill, learn, construct. If you do not pray, Inquisitor, I recommend starting, if only to drown the filter's call.
Inquisitor! Imagine the frothing of the minstrels, dreaming
Frothing
of
of the
this meeting.
minstrels.
Frantic. I, of course, am Lord Chancellor de Lyon, and I am here to aid your ascension to glory in the hearts of the people. I shall make you a champion.
You can make me a champion. That seems hollow.
Well noted. I can put you through the motions, but this is a way of thinking. Champion is about being a leader while also being known, respected. There are formalities, of course. Procedures, pish and tosh.
Pish
all
and tosh.
superseded as you already lead a nation. Once you set and have your standard, you shall command like you were born to it. And of course you were.
There's always a cost. What's the risk?
Ah, the dark future of all who live by the sword. If you needed a patron, I'd say be certain you choose wisely. Many a head has been lost for the faults of others. But you are your own authority. You already lead, and I dare say your current task has enough risk. So dangers of the future when you retire as favorite of the people? Are you allergic to silks? It's good to be champion.
You mean a literal standard?
Colors. Something for you to raise, or the field, the tavern, the backhouse, wherever you wish. You could cut a square and claim a mere flag. But the Inquisition is no scow alerting bridges. It's a beacon. It's a final step. Symbolic. No drowning in gold to gain its strength or other tosh.
Other tosh?
Is it similar to a knight or an Orlesian chevalier?
We share a way of the field, and they can be useful. But those titles carry a certain reputation. Chevaliers are generally pricks in my experience. The people are less inclined to celebrate those backhanders. You want to be their champion.
All right, Lord Chancellor. I'm ready to start.
Of course you are. You already have. Mere formality awaits. There's a process, a few shows of ability to start them talking. But you'll take to it just fine. Remember, it's good to be champion.
Oh, of course.
Let's look at you. Right, you'll survive it. Maybe.
And you are?
I'm a breaker. My name is Thram, and I was not expecting a messenger from this place. The Inquisitor wants to be a Reaver.
Your title is Breaker. What is that?
It's a name. It serves. You will become a Reaver, or you will break. This is not a road for those who worry about what others think. You want power? Admit it. You've battles to win. If you give a toss about opinion, you can write your own history after you win. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink.
What do you mean by blood?
I meant what I said, and it was meant to stop you cold. This way begins and ends with dragon blood. Blood is life.
A dragon
Life is
blood.
power. It's that simple. Reavers know it. Blood mages know it. All others can debate it in the next world.
Dragons are involved.
Dragons are the heart of it. The beating heart. We take of the dragon and become more than a mortal with a sword. We become a conduit to power. But we're not mages. Demons reach through but find no purchase. They're a slave to the blade. Your blade.
It seems like there's a lot of risk to this.
There's no risk. There's a promise. If you do this, you will change. There is no retirement from this life. But unlike the Grey Warden or the Templar, you don't wither. You'll die when you fail. Until then, glory.
You don't wither.
What will this allow me to do?
Win. Not just victory, but bloody victory. The withering of your enemies will empower. The more they think they prevail, the more you bleed, the more you triumph. You wish to inspire? Inspire terror.
Inspire terror.
Right. Tell me how it begins.
Very well. There is instruction. There are steps. At the end, there is choice. I look forward to what you become, Inquisitor.
How do you know they wanted to come here?
Inquisitor, huh? Well, speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time.
Come on.
I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira.
I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
Okay. This is not the place I wanted. This is Dragon Blood Distillation. A rash vine, the way of the Reaver.
Of course. Another time.
So our specialization will come along at some point. Pretty sure you have to kill Reavers to get the stuff, so those will probably come as we go. We'll probably summon the War Council, set things up, and then call it there, I think. Hmm. 21 hours.
Inquisitor.
Got it. Perfect amount of time.
Inquisitor.
That's 7 minutes. Okay. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, that's completed already. Okay. Excellent. Alrighty then. I think that this is a great place to leave it off for today. So, anyway. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody. Stay funky, people.